My research focuses on the development of bio and functional materials based on Korean medicine theory. I am an assistant professor at College of Korean Medicine of Useok University. As my major is the convergence of Korean medicine, I try to verify the theory of Korean medicine scientifically and reinvent this great traditional theory into modern ones. At this presentation, I will introduce two kinds of research cases regarding on the food and biopharmaceutical science using a Korean medicine. As we already know, there is a difference between Korean medicine and modern medicine because Korean medicine has developed for thousands of years. Experience-based theories have been established. It emphasized the role of the body in healing. From the perspective of modern medicine, the results of laboratory experimentation are far more important than experience. Usually, we call it evidence. Because Korean medicine and Western medicine have been developed in different ways, their limitations and advantages are distinguished. One of the main problems to study Korean medicine is that the Oriental drugs are not single target. Korean medicine has multi-compounds, complexity of target pathway, and excessive molecular weight of consisting compounds. However, it is a unique feature of herbal medicine. It has multi-compound, multi-targeting effect that makes how the body behaves as a whole system in an inductive view. From the multi-compound, multi-targeting effect, the efficacy of the herbal medicine can be increased and side effects can be reduced. Based on the biomarker and mechanism of medical science, the multi-compound, multi-targeting theory of Korean medicine can be combined with the modern medicine, such as convergence theory. From this convergence theory, we developed new multi-formulation drugs with the multi-targets. The first research case is about osteoporosis. Osteoporosis is one of the crucial musculoskeletal diseases in aged people. It is characterized by the high risk of fragility fractures due to the loss of the bone microstructure. Osteoporosis fragility fractures occurs commonly at the wrist, the hip, and the vertebrae without any warning symptoms. Because of that, it is called silent disease. The bone remodeling process is coordinated by the balance of the osteoclast and osteoblast. The osteoclast reject and break the old bone tissues, and then the osteoblasts form new bone. So, bone remodeling is a series of bone resorption by osteoclasts and bone formation by osteoblasts, similar as harmony of yin and yang. Because osteoporosis is described as an imbalance of bone remodeling, the development of therapeutic agents for osteoporosis focuses on either promotion of osteogenesis or inhibition of osteoclastogenesis. In the view of Korean medicine theory, osteoporosis can be described as 골위, based on the classic book. 골위 has been known to occur due to kidney essence deficiency. To find a new herbal candidate for osteoporosis, the convergence theory of Korean medicine and pathogenesis has been discussed. The main pathogenesis of osteoporosis was matched with the Ichi Korean medicine theory, and three different therapeutic methods were offered. Three herbal candidates for estrogen deficiency, bone resorption by osteoclast, and bone formation by osteoblasts are written in famous classic Korean medicine book 동의보감 as bone strengthening drugs. We developed a new multi-formulation consisting of those three herbs for osteoporosis named OsteoF. OsteoF, a new herbal formulation for improving bone loss, consisting of fruits of Schizandra chinensis, Lycium chinens, and the root of Eucommia almonis. In Korean, 오미자, 구기자, 두충. Through the animal and cell experiments, Schizandra chinensis 오미자 increased serum estrogen level and regulated calcium signaling pathway. Lycium chinens 구기자 decreased the osteoclastogenesis by inhibiting the LANC and NAATC1 signaling pathway. And Eucommia almonis increased the osteogenesis with the increment of LONX2 and Osterix, which induces the maturation of bone-forming osteoblasts. In summary, we found that OsteoF formulation has multi-targeting effect, showing synergistic effect based on this convergence theory of Korean medicine. OsteoF significantly enhanced bone matrix formation and mineralization with collagen expression in osteoblasts. OsteoF simultaneously secreted bone-forming molecules were upregulated by OsteoF. After the administration of OsteoF to osteoporotic mice, the femoral bone mineral density and osteocalcin in the serum and bone tissues were increased. Because there is a few bone anabolic treatment for osteoporosis by FDA, the therapeutics for inhibition of bone loss for postmenopausal women needs to be developed. Interestingly, a randomized double-blind placebo-controlled clinical trial was conducted to confirm the bone anabolic effect of OsteoF. OsteoF supplementation for 24 weeks in postmenopausal women resulted in significant improvement in the bone mineral density and serum osteocalcin level compared to the placebo. All results about OsteoF formulation are published as a paper and patent. Now, OsteoF is currently under review in KFDA as a functional food material. Another research field is the development of pharmacopuncture for lipolytic injection. Obesity are medical condition caused by an increase in the size and amount of fat in the body. The prevalence of obesity is continuously increasing worldwide. The reason of the risk on localized fat is that obesity is associated with the distribution and amount of body fat rather than body weight gain. Of course, the accumulation of visceral fat is dangerous, but subcutaneous fat distribute in local areas such as neck, arm, back, and abdomen cause severe medical conditions such as metabolic syndrome, cardiovascular disease, and lower quality of life. For that reason, aesthetic treatment for localized adiposity is performed. Liposuction is the most commonly used technique of plastic surgery procedure. However, the complications may cause contour deformity, embolies, and even death. Although the injection of PPC and SDC have been widely used for localized adiposity, side effects including fibrosis and necrosis of tissue could occur. We thought that pharmacopuncture, a new acupuncture technique with injection of herbal-made extract at acupuncture point, can be a non-surgical alternative in the treatment of localized adiposity. To find a new herbal candidate for localized adiposity, the convergence theory of Korean medicine and pathogenesis has been discussed. The main pathogenesis of obesity was matched with each Korean medicine theory, and 3 different targets were offered. We developed a new lipolytic pharmacopuncture consisting of those 3 herbs for localized fat in obesity, named Liposa. This Liposa pharmacopuncture consists of Astragalus membranus, Pinellia terana, and Tarakum platycampum, in Korean, 황기, 바나, 보공연. 황기 inhibited the adipocyte differentiation by PPAR gamma. And BANA promoted the activation of lipase, including ATGL and HSL. 보공연 inhibited the glycerol production with the decrease of PPCK. Through the animal and cell experiments, we found that Liposa has multi-targeting effect, showing synergistic effect on inhibition of adipogenesis, increase of lipolysis, and inhibition of gluconeogenesis based on this convergence theory of Korean medicine. Taken together, we found that Liposa pharmacopuncture regulated lipolytic process. Based on the convergence theory between traditional Korean medicine and biology, we developed a new herbal pharmacopuncture, Liposa, as a lipolytic pharmaceutical material with a multi-targeting effect. Now, Liposa can be prescribed by doctors in Korean medicinal hospitals. Still, there's a lot to do for the development of a new drug in Korean medicine. These days, the most important point of my research is to establish the integrative study from network pharmacological analysis to in vitro, in vivo, and even human study. Here is my research field: musculoskeletal disease, skin disease, metabolic disease, respiratory disease, and women disease. Yeah. And among these disease, hair loss, alopecia is my main research field. I will keep trying to develop a new drug derived from Korean medicine. And I hope these great researchers attending this conference will cooperate with us at any time. Thank you for listening to my presentation.